All right, let me get back in the picture here. One more. I got to have a sip of coffee. Starbucks K-Cup available at all of your Coons markets. And don't forget, for all of the things that you're planning this week with family and friends, all 8 locally owned and operated Coons markets are up and running, and they have everything you need, including at Banksville and McKnight Road, over 600 varieties of your favorite beers, microbrews, craft beers, and more. Great wine selection as well. So we began looking back at the big stories of 2023, and there is none bigger than the one that's unfolding now, the whole U.S. steel story. And I've been talking to a lot of people in the steel industry on and off the air. I've been discussing this nonstop, even at holiday get-togethers, discussing it because everybody's in on it. Saw a story earlier today from an Ohio news outlet about one community who's hoping that this deal could actually open up a place that has been shuttered in Lorain, Ohio, a U.S. steel plant, and furloughed 1,500 workers. And it makes all the sense in the world. Nippon Steel would be, and that place is ready to go. Why not get it up and running again and produce steel here as opposed to using facilities elsewhere around the world and have to ship it to the United States? So I'm going to say this again. I am a big supporter of the United Steelworkers. I'm a huge supporter of U.S. Steel, and I really love what they're doing with Nippon Steel and have for years, but especially this deal that really is a good deal for both sides, at least how I see it. And we can start adding to the steel jobs in America and start producing more steel in America at plants that are ready to go, that need an upgrade, that will get it. And more importantly, you know, the story in the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette today, fascinating. They even quoted my good friend, the president and CEO of the Heinz History Center, Andy Masich, saying basically steel will always be a part of who we are no matter what. But I actually think, funny how things happen, and it really started with that cracker plant with Royal Dutch Shell. I just have this belief that things were going to change. And I've been talking about it for a decade. Now with 72 Steel going to build a multi-$100 million plant, $200 million plant along the banks of the Ohio, where the tin mill once was at J&L Steel. And now this story with Nippon Steel and the possibility of everything. Granite City may benefit out of this in Illinois, and that plant has been in the news of late, talking about 1,000 workers being furloughed at the end of the year. We could really see a global footprint again, and yes, I would be more than happy to be a teammate of Nippon Steel and work day and night to make this thing work. I've always had that great work ethic, and you know that, but this would be something that I would do just for the simple fact of paying it forward to future generations. So we're going to talk about a lot of stories all week that have been making news over the last calendar year, and we're ending the year on the biggest story of the year, in my opinion. And I believe that it's going to be a bright 2024. We just have to have faith. So join me tonight, where we always have faith. Why? Because as long as you keep communicating, you have a chance to do something great. And that's what your Pratte Pack's all about. Join me tonight right after local news at 6 on KDKA 100.1 on FM AM 1020. And don't forget, start the new year off right. If you don't have that Odyssey app, get it for your smartphone and download it, AUDACY. So wherever you go in 2024 and beyond, you can take us with you. It's your Pratte Pack. Until later tonight on the radio, have a great holiday week, everybody. This is good coffee. Nothing like that first cup of the day. Have a great one.